Alright, this is a continuation. We're still using the same problem, but this time we'll try to get the cross product using determinant. And so in using the determinant, I don't know if you discussed this already now in your higher mathematics. And so it's I think it's on linear algebra. You'll be using there the determinant. And so for those of you who took it, and so let's have a review. And then if you still did not encounter this, and so this is how we do the determinant. You'll notice now that the formula that will be arriving will be quite similar to what you have on the first example, no, on the solving for the cross product using unit vectors. Okay, so to get the determinant, for example, of A cross B, and so what we do is that we write, and so we have three columns, and so I hat, J hat, then K hat. And so we simply write the values. And so for example, we have there AX, then this is for AY, then this is AZ, then we have there BX, BY, and then BZ. Okay? Now, and so in doing or in getting the determinant, and so first we have there CX, or the x component of the vector C. And so what we do is that we cover, and so for example, we cover the column for I hat, and then, and so cover that to get the x component, and then, and so what we do is that, and so we follow this pattern. Okay, so please take note of this pattern because I'll be going to erase it later. Okay, so in doing that, for example, you have there, since that's disregarded, we have there AY times BZ minus, you have there, sa taas naman, AZ, then multiply that to BY. Okay, and so parang ganyan siya. AY times BZ minus AZ times BY. Okay, so what do we do next? And so for the y component naman, this time, and so we write, or we now have minus, alternate siya. Parang the first term is plus minus plus. And so for y component, and so minus naman siya. And so what do we do next? And so it's like we cover this, and then, and so times ganun din. We multiply minus, and then pa ganun din siya. Okay, so let's just write that first. We have there AX, BZ, minus, you have there AZ, BX. Okay, and so AX, BZ minus AZ, BX. Alright, and then next now, plus naman ngayon. And so for the Z component, alright, so what do we do next? And so let me just erase that first. Alright, so we erase, what's that? Or disregard, or ayan. And so disregard this first, and then ganun din. Minus. So writing that, we get now AX times BY minus AY times BX. Okay? And so, if you're going to compare, no, it's quite similar. Wait. BY. And so, if you're going to compare this formula with that, it's quite similar. The difference that you'll notice is on the second term. And so, this is plus AZBX minus AXBZ. This one minus, sa baba, nag-minus tayo, minus AXBZ minus AZBX. And so basically, they're the same. It's just that they're just arranged in a different manner. Alright? So, how do we do that now? And so in solving now, example, we get the determinant of A cross B. Okay? And so I, J, K. And so I, that is 2, positive 2. Then negative 3. then negative 4. Then we also have there negative 4, 0, and then 3. Alright? So, solving for that, we get there, wait, I'll rewrite it this way. Sige, para hindi tayo malito. And we have there cx. And so cx, cover that. We have there negative 3 times 3 minus negative 3 times 3 minus negative 4 times 0. Okay? So that will give us negative 9 minus 0. So that is negative 9. Then we have there cy. And so cover j hat. So you have there 2 times 3 minus, this is negative, right? And so negative 2 times 3 minus, you have there negative 4 times negative 4. So that will give you, and so 9 minus 16. So that is, tama ba? 6 minus 16, and then that will give you negative 10, right? Negative, and then you multiply the negative outside, that will give us now 10, right? And then lastly, cz, and so cz is equal to 2 times 0 minus negative 3 times negative 4. So this will give us negative 12. Negative 12. Therefore, so C now is equal to, or vector C now is equal to negative 9 I hat plus 10 j hat minus 12 k hat. Okay? And so you'll see that these two are the same, or we arrive with the same answer. That is using the determinant. And so if you know this already, then you can do that in solving for unit vectors. All right.